No, I think I'll have their eyes like this because they're like, yeah, I'm excited because spring is springing. I'm just not looking forward to the heat in the summertime. No thanks. I just like it a nice, cool. It's gonna be in Celsius. It's because I'm Canadian. I don't feel like doing the math in Fahrenheit. But I think like between 20, or no, I guess 15 also. So between like, well, 16 and 20 Celsius. That's what I would love it to be at. With a nice cool breeze. Nice. I'm all set. But it's been times where I had to put my, I mean, also have to put my AC on because my computer is a monster when playing games. It just spits out so much heat. So I definitely have to put it on for that. Actually, I think I need to make this a little bit lighter. Oops, too much, just a little bit more. How about 5? There we go. I still want to be able to see the lines, but I don't want to be too dark. No! I mean, it's supposed to rain tonight. Hopefully it doesn't change into the white stuff. Well, good. I'm glad it didn't stick. But yeah, I'm like, man, it's like almost mid-March. Or not March, April. It should be gone now. Go home whether you're drunk. Go home, Snow. Or Jack Frost, maybe? Phoenixes are awesome. Just hot rock with taken form, human form. Why not? You're a rocker was like, I'm gonna be a human form because I can. Fair. I'm just a cat. Who could maybe take human form later on? I'm winking, no one can see. Like, wait, hold on. No one can see me wink. Hi, I'm Kitten, I'm a dork. Anyway. Let's see. How do I want to do this? Yes, but emphasis on hot Q. Fair. Yeah, they had a little nose. Thank you. I don't know how to do that, whatever adorable thing or cute thing, but thank you. It's okay, we love dorks in his house. Heck yeah! The dorks are preferred? Okay. Let's see. There we go. Dorky girls usually have the cutest laughs too. Oh no! I just did my emote. I just did this. I actually covered my hands. Oh, Eggy, you did the thing. Nice. You were kind enough to wait a bit before you stole it, so thank you for that. Also, hi Eggy, how are you? Hope you're having a good day / evenings. We're all just like, yeah. What was I forget what was going on. I got flustered. Anyway, I'm good. I'm glad you're doing good. I can't wait for spring to be officially here. I mean, it kind of is, but I'm still waiting for it to be cold again. It always sucks for like when the seasons change for me because I tend to get a lot of sinus migraines due to the pressure dropping or rising or whichever one it does. I guess it doesn't particularly matter which one whatever side it decides. My brain's like, nope, not today. Are we talking about Kid's Dorky Cute laugh? Oh no. You can't see my face, but it's probably bright red like my icon or my little emote. Oh no. Well, as long as it's cute, dorky, I'm okay with this. Hers especially, but dorky girl laughs in general. Aw, thank you. Yeah, dorky laughs are great. I love dorky laughs. On anybody. Oh yeah, how do I do your mouth? You gotta have your mouth in there somewhere. Oh, I think that's good. I don't want it to be, like, too big. I want it to be big enough that, we can, see it. So we know they have a mouth. It's also just cute, adorable. Ah, she also has the most cutest snort. It's adorable. Oh no! I didn't think it was the cutest snort, but thank you. I don't hate it anymore. I used to hate it when I was younger, but now I'm like, you know what? I don't care. But hey, if you guys think it's cute, I'll take it. Doesn't mean I won't be flustered about it, but I will accept. Actually, I think I need to move your snoot, or not snoot, your little nose there. Yeah, I don't know if, maybe I don't know if I want to draw, the flowers on the horns being, like, little buds, or I don't want to, maybe I can do some that are budding and some of them are bloomed. Oh, I forgot to take a picture. I forget what kind of flowers these are, but they always pop up when the weather finally starts to turn to more spring. They're so pretty. The tulips haven't come out yet in a certain spot where they grow. But these little purple ones are very cute. But I forgot to take a picture because I was like, I want to get home. I'm hungry. I need to get home and also get home to my cat. Oh, oops, I forgot the hair. Because she also has hair. Yeah, sometimes I draw my dragons with hair and sometimes I don't. It just depends on what kind of dragon they are, I guess. I think I might need to move your eye a little bit. Also, I've not drawn a dragon in a while, so I'm like, I want to have a semi-excuse to draw a dragon. Alright. I want to get the horns. Alright. Because their horns, or I draw their horns more like, or kind of like antlers, but also kind of like a tree branch, if that makes sense. Or I guess they look more like a tree branch when the flowers and stuff are growing on them. Okay, make sure it's on the correct layer I need it on. I have a little reference photo on the side. Like, I don't quite remember how their horns went. That's why I was like, I'll just scribble something here. Because I don't remember. Yeah, I cannot wait so I don't have to wear, like, not that I'm wearing a super big coat right now, but my office that is still cold, though. I'm like, ugh, I'm still cold. Yeah, kinda. I have, my dragon I draw, I found his original art. I'm like, you look like a Charizard, which is nothing wrong with it. Just, I was a kid when I decided, when I was trying to design him. But then after a while, I'm like, no, I don't want him to look like a Charizard anymore. So now he's more like, a Chinese one. Or, I guess I kind of also a Japanese one, I guess. Because he's also very long. Oh, look, I'm kind of a fanboy. Ah, thank you, Eggy. Eggy's the fanboy, and the one who takes all of the first, seconds, and thirds if no one else takes them. I give you warm cuddles, but your fur might catch fire. Nah, I'm good. I have a potion for that. I got potions. I won't get burned. Saw an elk dragon VTuber design way back. I thought it was cool. Oh, cool! So I know there's... Oh, I forgot what they're called. They're like a horse dragon? I forget what they're called. Controlled by heat, you heathen! But oh worry, I got potions. I either drink it or I spray it on me. I don't know. Either or. Yeah. One goes like this. He's like, burn me. Eggy, don't get burned. Then you become a crispy eggy. And you become a crispy egg roll. He's going there, not me. Potions of fire resistant kit. You are not a bird. No, I'm a cat. I'm a witch cat. I could do what I want. I have spells or potions. Yeah. I also like cuddles. Cuddles are good. One night, my cat Alphonse was cuddling with me. I don't know if I heard something that I jumped because of dream. I don't remember if I was dreaming of anything, but I remember we both like jumped. But I was like, "What happened?" I'm like, "Oh, okay, never mind, it's fine." So I gave him a couple pats and fell back asleep. He stayed, but we both jumped. But I think it's because I jumped first and then he jumped, or maybe he jumped and then I jumped because he was laying on me. I don't know. Either way, we gave each other a spookin'. It was cute, though. Don't know if I like cuddles anymore. It's been so long since I had one, if I'm being honest. Many years since I've had a hug or anything besides my parents. Oh, that's okay. They're cute. Maybe one day, if you're up for it. If someone was like, hey, I'll give you a hug. I always ask people if they want a hug first, because I know some people don't like hugs. It's kind of like a sensory issue. And also, some people just don't want to be hugged. No, I'm good, Mondo. Thank you, though. You want to find out. But yeah, if I ever met any of you in person, I would definitely ask first if you wanted a hug or not. And if you didn't, that'd be fun. Then we could just do a fist bump or a high five. Whichever you guys wanted. We still love having physical contact with others. It's been many years since I've had anything like that. That's fair. Another reason I ask is because I have a couple neurodivergent... Oops, sorry, my mic just fell down a little bit. Neurodivergent friends. Like my best friend is autistic, so she definitely doesn't like to be touched without asking first, or someone asking them first. Cute, when we finally meet, dude, I'm gonna give you the manliest hug you ever had. Ah, cute! A fist bump. So you wanna punch us? No! I'm not gonna punch you. I'll be gently hitting your fist against my little fist, because I have small hands. I'm only 5'4", man. I'm tiny. You're all like giants compared to me. I'm just like here going, holy crap, you all are so tall, and you're all like, hello, little cat. I don't know why I gave you that voice. Fist bump for sparring matches. I guess? I don't know, I was trying to give an alternative just in case someone didn't want a hug, which is totally fine. Literally a little guy. I'm 5'4", I'm a little guy. I'm small. I'm tiny. I'm just a little guy. I'm lucky to be 5'4", because my mom was 4'11". My dad's like 5'8", I think. 5'8" or 5'7", I forget. 5'4", easy to pat, then fair. Kid, I'm only 5'8". Wando's like, 3's huge. Hey, 5'8's still way taller than me, man. That's still very tall. Just like, hi, I have to look up and be like, sup. You're all still tall to me. You're all giants. Sometimes I see people walking like on the other side of the street. I'm like, they're so tall. I'm so small. Let's see. I'm 6'3", thank you. It's mommy voice that got bigger? What? Yeah, I was like, your mommy voice? Mom has a mommy voice? Got it, you meant... Yeah, sometimes autocorrect gives you the weirdest correction. You're like, that doesn't... What? Where did that come from? My mommy voice. Oh, that's hilarious. Oh dear. I think this just has one like this. Yo, Manto with the mommy voice. I would if I could do mommy voice. I don't think I have one. I mean, I guess if I try, maybe, but it seems like a lot of effort to do that. Yeah, I think something like this. I went to, I think it was my second con ever. I went with some friends of mine, and one of my friends had a booth selling some of their art and stuff, and they had like little challenges people could do. And so they decided, hey, today we have to get like a sticker or whatever to get into some sort of raffle or whatever with the thing. So we asked people to do their most evil laugh. And one did the oh ho ho laugh. I was like, oh, amazing. They were like, does that count? We're like, yes. That was so cool. They even did like the hand up and everything. It was so great. Not deep enough for daddy voice, but strong enough to be a big bro voice. Cool, if that works, yeah! I just have whatever the heck voice my voice is. Aw, thank you, Anne! That's very sweet. Thank you, and that's okay. You did a hi-bye. That's what my cat does all the time. He runs in, goes hi, and then leaves and goes bye. I do a great Satan and instantly laugh. Oh dear. Oh shoot, I just realized I didn't. Ah, crap. Uh-oh. I forgot. Hold on. I forgot to post on Twitter I was drawing. Hold on. I was like, I'm forgetting something. What am I forgetting? That would be it. Hold on. Hold on. I just gotta do this real quick. I'm so sorry. My cat, I had to get my cat out of my room, so I'm like, I just picked whatever that GIF is. Why not? No! Wrong one! Wrong one! Crap, I copied the wrong one. Hold on. Hold on. The scuffling has happened. I forgot to change it to this one. Hold on. Only 30 minutes. G4 giggled. I did. Because my brain is soup. And again, I had to get my cat out of my room because he was like, ooh, headbone wire, nom nom nom. And I was like, no! It's like, what do you got there? A knife. No! But for me it was, oh no, he has a headphone wire. No! Blizz Blue series? Not that I know of off the top of my head. One second. Forgot to do stuff. There we go. Hold on, let me Google it since I'm already here. Blue. Or Blaze Blue. Oh, is it a video game? Doesn't look familiar. I mean, kind of. Like, some of the characters look familiar. I might have seen, like, art for them somewhere. Okay. We'll just pretend I didn't, it didn't take forever. Anyway. What was I doing? Right, I was working on the antler. Sorry, I think the screen flickered for some odd reason. Sometimes that happens. I think I might want to make this a little bit thinner here. Sorry, I thought I saw a little pause over the door. I did not. That's usually near or after. I mean, when he gets activated when I say a certain word. I don't want to say it and activate him. Or if I've been in here for like, I don't know, 3 hours, he comes to the door like, Mumther, you've been in there for too long. I don't know why I turned British. Or a very terrible British accent. Oops, I need to erase that. Fighting game series I love. There's a character in there called Hazma who is crazy evil laugh that I can do really well. Oh, cool! Yeah, same, Q! That'd be really fun. Maybe at like, I don't know, if I ever go to a con. I don't know. Just traveling just like, ugh. I don't travel well. I get motion sick easily. Though funnily enough on planes, I tend to only, I mean, I do get a little bit of motion sick in the air, but mostly just taking off and landing. And the air's not too bad, but if there's turbulence, then I'm like, ugh. But it's not too bad, but I'm still like, I don't travel well. I try. Your girl tries, but... Stupid motion sickness. And also if I have to take like multiple, I said trains, planes, I have to worry about like being late for the other one. I'm like, ugh. Okay, we're gonna do this, but we're gonna fix it a little bit. Cause I don't want it to be too, or look too weird far apart. I drew it once. I can just do this. Ta-da. Actually, hold on. Maybe if it's this way. No, I think that's fine. I think I'll just need to move this a little bit. Make that out a little bit further. Though, hold on. Kid's thinking. In Twitch chat? Because if you do, I need to tell a Nightbot to comment its tits for a hot minute so you can post it. No, I think I'm still gonna have it flipped. Maybe, nah, maybe I'll have it this way. I know before I had them sticking out more, but I think I'm gonna have it more like this time. No, I could tell Nightbot to calm down for a hot second. Hold on, let me get in here. Okay, you're good. You can post a link. I just didn't want Nightbot to get mad at you, so I wanted to double check. I didn't want Nightbot to be like, no! Thank you. Okay, I'm gonna... Oh, hold on. Hold on, you gotta hear it, that's fine. Oh, hi, Greed. That's Greed's voice from Full Alchemist. I recognize that voice / laugh. That's Greed! I think that's what Greed's voice actor. The Japanese one. Cause like, I recognize this laugh. Sorry, I have... No, I don't need to apologize, but I have Film Alchemist on the brain all the time. I think we need to scooch over just a little bit. There we go. And we'll fix this here. But no, that is a really good laugh, though. I just didn't want it to be too loud. Oh yeah. How I had their stuff before. I'm gonna erase a little bit of this. Go. Actually not might. Me and my friend are going to rewatch the 2003 anime when they come visit me next month. I'm super excited. Because it's not nowhere to watch online. I have the DVDs. This is way before Brotherhood came out. I'm like, I gotta get this. So we're gonna do other stuff too. But like, we'll watch that while we're not doing other things. I'm very excited. And I get to see them again. I mean, not that we don't talk on like Discord or whatever. But it's still nice to actually see them in the flesh. I haven't seen them in a while. So very excited. I did tell my best friend, I'm like, we need to, like, I forgot to bring you to this one place. Like, I forgot to bring you here. We need to go. And we can go back to this other place we went to. I'm trying to think of other places to go as well. I don't think that's quite right. I think I need to, oops, actually I had the smudge tool. Oh, I should probably fix the smudge so it's not quite as intense. 2003 had a better art style, did certain early parts of the manga better, but Brotherhood is much better package overall. Yeah, I really like how they explain alchemy better in the original, or the 2003, I should say. I like both of them. I know a lot of people are like, you just can't cop out and say you like both. I'm like, no, I genuinely like both series. Because like the 2003 was much darker. Some stuff happened a little differently because there was only so much of the manga at the time, and I do believe, I could be wrong, but I thought that I don't want to butcher the her name who created it. I think she basically gave them the okay to just kind of do whatever at a certain point. Because again, there's only so much of the manga out at the time, so she's like, yeah, I can just do whatever. And kind of gave them like a bit of an outline, a little bit, not like too much, but what was coming out at the time, I guess. I don't know. So that's why they went to a different direction. For certain things, like some characters weren't like the characters they ended up being, but they were still like homunculus. I think I pronounced that correctly. I still like calling Helm, whatever, Ho-Ho, because it's easier. So I'm like, hee, it's Ho-Ho. Both versions have merits, few dectors, and the thing I have to give 2003 is that the version of Scar is so much more badass. Yeah, he was genuinely really terrifying in the 2003 one. I mean, not to say he's not in the Brotherhood, but yeah, he's definitely more lighthearted, I guess. Not quite lighthearted, but you know. He had May there to kind of even him out a little bit in the Brotherhood. Kinda. But no, I half the time I get them mixed up. I'm like, oh, this happened. It's like, oh, wait, no, wait, which series was that? Or I'm like, oh, it happened in here. And I just kind of end up combining them both. Like, no, that happened in both of them. I'm like, if it didn't, well, it did now. I get them confused constantly. Yes! I'm gonna butcher her name. Hiromu Akara? I'm so sorry, I can't pronounce your name. She helped by approving the 2003 script editing. Yeah, that's what it was. A new anime that just came out called Daemon's Shadow Realm. You just check it out. Her version of I almost said Aslan. Oh, I didn't realize that was based off something for the Arslan. I probably butchered that. Yeah, one of the main characters. I only saw like one picture of it. He kind of looks like Riza to me. Obviously, it's her art style, but to me, I'm like, hee hee, kind of looks like Riza. And that, it just tickled me. I'm like, hee hee. Again, it's her art style, but I was like, hee hee. That's so cute. But yeah, I did want to check that one out too, because it did look really interesting. I'm surprised I mean, I'm not surprised, but like, she did so much. She's still like, I still want to create, which good on her, man. Not saying I wouldn't also want to continue creating after that, but I would definitely need a break for a bit. Be like, okay, I'm done this. I need a break for a while. I don't know if my ADHD would necessarily do that. It'd probably be like, okay, we're gonna do this. Okay, now we're doing this now. I'm like, all right. I need to find the next serotonin high. Or whatever it's called. Not saying I don't get serotonin like from seeing like my cat or whatever. Just you just get a really extra satisfying feeling when you like complete something, if that makes sense. And then you're just like, okay, what do I do now? I feel like I should do something, or like I'm gonna take a break for a bit. And sometimes you take a break for a little too long. I should really start doing, like going back through my works in progresses, because there's so many I have not completed. I just kind of went doodled because I was like, hey, I'm having this fun idea, I'm gonna work on this later, and never did. Or I meant to go back to it, but I got distracted, or I just got mad at it because something wasn't turning out correctly, which definitely happens sometimes. So I was like, I'm gonna leave this alone for a while, but then I end up leaving alone for like a year or more. So I'm like, oops. Arslan was a manga with Yoshitaka's artwork. The OG artist. Oh, Final Fantasy. I was like, wait a minute, I didn't recognize that name. The more modern anime. Oh, okay. If I can find it, maybe I should give it a watch. I'll just add it to my list. I have a pretty long list of things to watch, but that's fine. Hey, at least I have things to watch. I know there's this anime coming out this summer. It's like a cat raising a dragon or something like that. Hold on, what's this color? Hold on, go to my reference to be like, what is this color? There we go. Oh, it's like a brown. Okay, cool. It appears to be brown. Here we go. Sometimes I like to give the hair like a color outline to it, like a darker shade of whatever I'm doing. Oh, speaking of hair, I don't know if that's a good segue or not, but hopefully I can get my hair cut soon, because not that it's super long, but it's the weather's starting to get warmer, and I would like to get it cut again. I don't know if I'll do highlights. I might. I'm debating on it. I haven't had highlights in a couple of years. And they'd be fun. I just also, if I do them, do. Sorry. If I do get highlights, I don't know if I want to do it at the same time as get my hair cut. Or I might space, or maybe I'll do it like 1 week, or get my hair cut 1 week and then get the highlights to next week. I don't know. I don't know how much it'll be together, so it might be a little bit easier if I do my hair cut first and then do the highlights later. Yeah, I mean, God, my hair's not super long. Oh, excuse me. But it's long enough that I'm like, yeah, I should get my hair cut. Also, I have not got my hair cut since August of last year. I don't get my hair cut very often. One, I don't feel like it. And two, it's kind of expensive. It's like, I don't know, $80 after tips or whatever to get your hair cut. Though, I suppose it might be a little bit cheaper if I say not to wash my hair first, but it's fine. Yeah, I don't know if I want to do both at the same time, or I'll just maybe just get my hair cut. Again, I'm debating on having a highlights, though it would be fun. I haven't had them in a while. I I just realized I'm not gonna need most of this, but that's fine. I do have an undercut that I keep up myself. Well, I didn't trim it first myself. I had a professional do that, because there was no way I was going to be able to do it. She was so excited to do it. She's like, I don't usually get to do these kind of haircuts. So I was very excited to be like, here you go. Actually, I'm going to do this so I don't lose the color. Because I want to get the rest of their body before I do the rest of the hair. But yeah, I've been able to keep it up myself after that. But yeah, this is the initial cut I could not do myself. We have one of those like three-way mirror things that I put on the back of my door to the bathroom, so I have the big bathroom mirror behind me so I can see where I'm doing. I try to trim it once a week, but I could do 2 weeks, but after that it just starts to annoy me. Which fair. I also get a bit of my sideburns too, because I don't like them too long, because they tend to go into my ears, and I don't like that. I just don't like hair on my ears. I know I could tuck it behind, but it still annoys me. I'm like, nope, I'm just gonna shave it. It's easier. But yeah, I don't know how short I want to go this time. Because right now, I'll just make myself as a kitty. Like my hair. We'll say I'm half human form right now, because why not? My hair is like to here. So I don't know if I want to trim it to like, or say like my shoulders are here. So I don't know if I want to get to like my shoulders or maybe a bit higher like to here. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. I mean, if I do get it cut a bit higher, then it'll be a bit shorter for the summer, which would be nice. Yeah, then I'll get... no, I think I'll draw their neck anyway, just because I don't know what'll be covered with the hair completely or not. Oops. At least I go to the same hair stylist now, because before I used to just go to whoever was available. So I never would call in first, because phones are scary. So I have to like prepare myself to phone to call them. But yeah, when I first get my hair cut by like random people, would be like, do you want a fringe? I'd be like, what? She's like, they're like, bangs. Like, oh no bangs. But since I've gone to this hairstylist for I think 3 years now, she knows not to ask that. She just double checks where my part goes. But yeah, I'm always like, why do they ask? If unless I say I want that, don't suggest it, because I'm gonna say no. Well, maybe not, but it's like, no, I don't need that. I like my hair either all one length or maybe slightly layered. It depends. But yeah, I don't like bangs. They tend to get too greasy too fast, I find, and they annoy me. And the upkeep's just a pain in the butt. At least for me, anyway. Though sometimes I want to go even shorter, but I'm like, no. Tempted, but no. I don't really like super short hair, because when I was little, I got the quote-unquote, I'm doing air quotes, you can't see, mushroom cut, where it looked like someone put a bowl in my head and cut around my head, or my hair, because it was easier for my mom to take care of, because apparently I moved a lot. Again, undiagnosed ADHD when I was a child. So, that's why it was short all the time. But now I'm like, I don't like my hair that short. Like, the shortest I'll go is like slightly higher than my shoulders, but for the most part, I don't like short hair on myself. Other people looks cute as hell, but me, I don't like it. Maybe one day maybe I'll try, but I'm good. Your girl's good. Let's see. Wait, how do I want to do your arm? Let me make this a bit darker. Okay, I just want to see where I'm putting your arm. Almost called it an arm ball. Oh, they look so cute so far. Get for now, my phone doesn't have much charge left. Hope you have a fantastic rest of your stream. Well, hopefully your phone doesn't die while you're out there, sir. But thanks for popping in and hanging out for a while. Good luck on whatever you're working on. I gave you 2 thumbs up. You can't see, but I gave you 2 thumbs up. Sometimes I want to get a model that eventually when I get a VTuber model, I want to have one with the hand thing. At the same time, like, I feel like I touch my face too much. I'd be like, no. I appreciate you too. But yeah, good luck, Q. Kick all the butt at whatever you're doing. Oh, thank you for hydrate. And big stretch. Can't see if I do a big stretch. There we go. And then happy tippy taps with my feet. Whoops, wrong layer. Wrong layer, kid. I did some tippy taps on my feet. You couldn't see, but I had some happy tippy taps. I'm really glad that audio came out okay. Because I was sick at the time, or I still was getting over a cold when I had said that. I do want to add in some more, like, little fun things, but I haven't had the chance to do it yet, and I don't know which things I want. Well, I have an idea for 2. I mean, I guess I could still technically add them in without having a little animation with it. Or I can have, like, a placeholder, I guess, for now. Yeah, I could probably do that. How do I want to do your foots? So, oh man, here we go. So it looks like I did. Okay, that's our back leggy. Okay, sorry, I was trying to figure out, like, what is this? What is this scribble? Can't always tell, because they're scribbles. Did I want to have a little thing here? Nah. Do you want to have this here? Oops. Dang it. Also, I'm very excited about something, but it's a secret. Not quite a secret for now, but I'm waiting till I finish it before I share it. But soon. Soon. Yeah, I have some ideas for some stuff, so I'm very excited for them. You got back to my cleaning. Oh, well, good luck with cleaning, Mondo. Kick all the butt with cleaning. I don't know what you're cleaning, but clean away, sir. Yeah, I think I'll do the claw here. Wait, how did your hands go? Let me double check my... Okay, they're just regular little things. Okay. So they look like more like they're not clawed. They're webbed. I think I need to fix this a bit. Oh yeah, that reminds me. I had a dream with Ninja Turtles in it. I don't know if I was a Ninja Turtle. I just happened to be there with them. I don't quite remember what the heck was going on or whatever. I just remember one part where I don't know who switched with him, but Leonardo and some other person got swapped bodies. So we were trying to figure out where Leonardo went because we don't know, because we were like, we don't know who got switched with him. What's happening? So we're trying to figure out who that was. And we finally found him. Obviously, the switch by. It's like, all right, we need to find the other guy so we can switch you back. I think we did it before I woke up. I don't remember, but it was interesting. It's like, I haven't thought of the Ninja Turtles in, like, forever. I definitely have not watched all of the iterations of them. I have watched a couple, though. I don't know which one's my favorite. Though, again, I haven't watched all the cartoon ones, but... Or not just cartoons, the animated ones. The original Turtles movies with the people in suits and like the puppeteer stuff, that's still my favorite because I grew up watching those. So they have a special place in my heart. And my dad not erasing, rewinding the tape a couple times for, I think it was it the first movie or the second movie? I don't remember, but he kept rewinding it, be like, and so be it, and so be it. And we all were like, Dad, stop! We were just giggling away, and Dad just was tickled pink by it. My dad is a dork. Where I wonder where I get that from. There's definitely a lot of things I do. I'm like, man, I'm such a dork. I'm like, oh wait, I got that from my dad. not mad about it. I'm like, ah, right, that makes sense. Like making a random silly face out of nowhere, or just making a silly face at my cat, or just sticking my tongue out at my cat or my dad. Yep. Or a sibling or whatever. Yep, got it from my dad. I don't remember if we were. I know when we were little, my dad would be gone most of the day. Or no, he'd be gone all day, but then he wouldn't come home till like the evening. So apparently, we would wait for him to read us stories because we haven't seen him all day, and so we got him to read us stories. I don't remember if he did voices. I want to say he did, but I'm not 100% sure. I feel like he did. I know we had this one book of, I think they were like really short stories, but the book was like, I felt like it was huge, but I was also a child at the time. So I think there was like one story a night, or supposed to be one story a night, but obviously we get him to read a couple of them because they were like, I don't know, maybe 2 pages long. I don't remember. But I know we used to get him to read a couple of them. He'd be like, all right, one more. Poor guy's tired from work. And somehow we'd all sit up on his lap in I think we were on the rocking chair? I think. I don't remember. There's probably a picture somewhere. And apparently me and my siblings all did the same thing of, like if we're laying on like say this is like my dad laying on the floor because he just felt like laying on the floor. And then we do the same thing. Like, we go underneath his shirt, and then we just kind of like, be like, hee, we're in Dad's shirt. And then his butt be like right there. Now, as an adult, I'm like, he could have farted, and I would have probably passed out. Because he had some nasty farts. I'm sorry, Dad, but you had nasty farts, man. But yeah, apparently all 3 of us did it. So, like, oh, okay. I don't know if we all had a picture of us doing it, but I know one of us, my mom got a picture of. I don't know who it was. I don't think it was me. I mean, it could have been, but I don't think it was. And then there's definitely a picture of my dad in the kiddie pool, which he did not fit in. Because it was a kiddie pool, but he was hot. He was like, I'm gonna go in the kiddie pool. But yeah, super fun. I'm sure we probably were like, Dad, get out, it's our turn. You'd be like, nah. You're not quite like that. I'd be like, nah, I'm cozy here. Probably just be saying that just to annoy us. He did trick me. I know my siblings were laughing about. I think I was like I was under 10. Or maybe it was a 10. I don't know. I was like 10 or under. We were staying up to watch, I think a meteor shower? I don't remember when exactly it was. It was way past my bedtime because I was little. And I don't think we actually have fireflies here, but I know my grandparents have them in the States. So my dad put his... You know, remember, I don't know if watches still do this anymore, but they would fully glow if you hit a button so you could see the time. So it was like a green glow or a greenish yellowy glow or whatever. He'd be like, he was like, hey kid, I got a firefly. Of course, my siblings were just like giggling away because they knew it wasn't that, but I was little and it was like, I don't know, I put maybe like 2 hours past my bedtime. So I was like, oh wow. And they're like, haha, you fell for it. I was like, huh? And then eventually I was like, no, I didn't. But I was already like half asleep. I was only little. And why would I think he would lie? Yeah, I think that was like the first time. I mean, besides like, sometimes I was able to stay up later for like New Year's Eve, but this was like in the summer, I think it was. It was either spring turning this summer, because we did have blankets. It was a little chilly, but not super chilly out, or was fall going into winter? I don't remember. I just remember we had blankets because it was a little chilly. And yeah, it was fun watching the meteor shower, whatever that was. I don't think it was. I don't know if there was too many. I might have passed out, honestly. Because again, I was only little. I think I might need to make this a little bit smaller, just a little bit. Or no, it might be look a little bit bigger because in the front a bit. I'm trying to think of other things that my silly dad would do. Though sometimes he's just like, I don't know how to do this one thing. I'm like, Dad, you know how to do it. Though I have to get after him now because he doesn't say please and thank you very much anymore. I'm like, because I remember going before I gave him something like, please, like, you're welcome. He was like, oh, thanks. It's like, Dad, come on. Sir, you forgot your manners? I think that looks okay. Oh, I saw a pause at my door. I didn't. I think he just walked by my door. I saw a shadow for a hot second. Oh yeah, his little mouse that makes noise. I don't know if it's broken. Or the mouse noise stopped working. He still likes to play with it, which is good. But I don't know if the mouse toy itself or the squeaky thing works anymore. I'll have to see if I can get him a new one, because I got it from the dollar store, which is basically the Dollar Tree in the States. I think it's the what you guys call it there. Yeah, see if I can find another one there. I'll have to do it, find one this weekend. Because I find if I go after work on a weekday, it's real busy. But if I go in the morning on like a Saturday, it's not usually too bad. I usually try to wait at least a half hour before I know it's going to be open. Because like, I don't want to go right when the doors open. Because I used to work in retail for like years ago. And I hated that when people would just stand outside and wait. It's like, dude, like, we're not even open yet. Like, chill. There's nothing in here you need, like, immediately. Except when our store had a going out of business sale. Though they should have dropped those prices way more than they did. Because we had to pack up a lot of it to ship to another store. I do remember accidentally dropping a perfume bottle. Was not my fault. And so I was like, oh no. I got real giggly after that. Must have been the alcohol or whatever that just whatever. I was like, I also it might have been just because I was embarrassed. So I got my embarrassed giggles. I don't know, but yeah, it sucked to have to do all that. I remember that my coworker at the time, who was also my friend at the time, I had them come over to my place on our last night working, because we worked from like 9 to 9, which was ridiculous. I think it was like 8 to 9 after, or 10. I don't remember. They're just trying to fish stuff up, and we're like, and they were like, oh, you gonna come in tomorrow? I'm like, no, I'm done. This is my last day doing this. Like, I can't. I think we got home at like, or got to my place at like 11:30, or almost, or no, I think it was a little bit before 11, because I know we had food, because we were starving. So I don't remember what we ate. We ate something, and then we passed out till noon the next day. We were so tired. I think my mom said she came out to check up on us. Just make sure we were good. Yeah, that was when I was still living at home, too. It was technically my first job after college, so my college was only 2 years? Yes, 2 years. I never got a job with it, but that's fine. Not really, but you know. Trying to cope. I don't really remember a whole lot of it anymore. It was like, HTML stuff, like building a website. I almost said building a website, and like how to update stuff, how to use CSS. I probably could figure it out how to do it again. I'm sure a lot of stuff has changed by now, but I do remember some stuff, but not a whole lot. So I remember, I think a couple of us weren't able to find like either a job or yeah, I think it was a job. So like because it was like the end of like our college whatever. So I think there was like a handful of us that didn't have anything. So we all worked together helping to rebuild a website for I don't remember what it was. Website for some local shop somewhere. So they had come in and said what they wanted, and they were very wishy-washy about certain things. Now, as a person who takes commissions, sometimes they can also be wishy-washy. Not meaning to, just I think there might be like either kind of a language barrier for some cases, or they just don't quite know exactly what they want either, which fair. So sometimes it feels like you're pulling teeth trying to get information out of them. Like, okay, what do you want? Would you like this or this? They're like, I don't know. I'm like, okay, well, I can show you an example. Maybe that might help. So which sometimes it does help because like they can actually like see it, which fair. I'm also a very visual person. But yeah, sometimes it's just like, I don't know what you want. Please. Oh, I don't like how that arm came out. But most people, I only get like people like that once in a while, which isn't too bad. But most people are like, this is what I want. And if I ask like questions or whatever, they're usually pretty good on answering. Yeah, sometimes not so much. But again, it hasn't... actually, I think this hand does need to be a bit smaller. So now I'm finishing up, speaking of commissions, I'm finishing up a commission for somebody. I was gonna do it on stream, I'm like, nah. I'm almost finished the outline, so once I finish the outlines, I'll send it over. Be like, hey, does this everything here looks cool, look good? If not, I can edit stuff while it's still in the line art phase. Which I don't mind if I have to fix, like, for example, like, say, I don't know, if they have a cape, maybe I drew the cape too big or too long, or maybe they wanted a half cape or whatever. Like that kind of like little adjustment I don't mind doing, but if it's like a lot, I'm like, no. Oh wait, I need to... Or I give them like... Or this is my rule anyway when I do commissions. I don't know if everybody does this, but... This is my rule I've decided on. It's like, I will do so many edits for like certain stages of it. Like for example... like the sketch, I'll give like maybe 2 or 3, or at least like, yeah, at least 2 at the beginning. To be like, hey, do you like any of these? Do you want to like combine anything? And they either say yay or nay, or they're like, I like this one or that one, or they're like, oh, I kind of like that, or like this, or like they say, oh, how about we try this, or another thing instead. I'm like, all right, cool, I'll do like 1 more. And if they, and hopefully they like that one, because I'm like, all right, I'm done. Please pick one. I haven't had to do that in years. Which is good. But I remember at one point for one person, I was like, "You're gonna pick one of these. I'm not doing another one." And then once like the outlines are done, I'll send it over just to make sure I drew everything correctly. Again, maybe there's like something I accidentally drew too big or whatever, or too small. Because yeah, I'd rather do that at the line art stage because I don't have to worry about like any colors I put in there. And then I think I do send it over with flat colors, just to make sure like I got all the colors correct. I guess I can also do it for if I send it over with even with the shadows, if they want shadows. And if they say, oh, I'd rather have this color instead, I'm like, okay, that's fine. I can fix that. They're all in different layers. Actually, speaking of layers, I need to figure out where I want this arm. I'm gonna zoom out a little bit. So I don't know if I want to like their hand. I mean, I do want. No, I think I might still need to make it a bit smaller. Cause like I want maybe, or maybe I should tilt their hand actually. Yeah, I think maybe I'll tilt it a bit because I kind of want it to be like this or. Okay, how about I move this hand just to get it out of the way. This is why I like many layers. Whoop. It's gonna look weird there for a hot second, but that's fine. Yeah, I think maybe I'll have it more like this. Maybe I'll have it towards the side instead. Yeah, maybe I'll do that instead. Yeah. Yeah, I think I might have, yeah, I think I drew it too. That's fine, I'll just get rid of this one. Needed to make it a little more tilted like this. Yeah. They're doing like little T-Rex arms. I do that sometimes when I walk. I only mostly notice it when I'm at home. I didn't realize that was the ADHD walk, which I find hilarious. I'm like, oh, I don't do it at work because I'm masking extraordinaire here. I've been doing it for a bazillion years, feels like. So I'm like, nah, I'm not gonna do that because other people look at me weird. But I do like put my hands in either my cardigan pockets or like I hold my cardigan together if I'm like walking somewhere. One, it's cold. And also I'm like, I just like my cardigan. Yeah, I definitely notice it more at home. I don't correct it anymore. I used to correct it when I noticed it. Oops, sorry. I put my tablet pen down for a hot second so I could stretch a little bit. Because I used to correct it when I was home. I was like, oh no, I'm doing the thing. And now I'm like, why am I correcting this? This is just how I am. I just have the T-Rex arms when I walk. It's fine. Okay, so I'm going to need to erase a bit of this. Actually, I think I might make that a bit longer as well. Yeah, I think I'll make that a bit longer. Good thing it's on another layer. Oops. But yeah, I didn't realize it was an ADHD thing until I watched... Oh, I don't remember what their name is. They have few, like... little shorts or whatever about it. I'm like, oh, I do that. I didn't realize that was... that's what it was called. Or that's what they call it. I don't remember. I was like, that's hilarious. I love that. That sounds adorable. Little T-Rex arms. I don't always do it with both of them, but I tend to definitely do it with one. One definitely more over the other one. It just amuses me when I notice it. I'm like, hee hee, I'm doing the T-Rex arm. It makes me smile. That's all that matters. I'm sure my cat looks at me like, Mom, what are you doing? I'm like, I don't know, T-Rex arms. I still have to do the 2 scoops with him because he's a 2-scoop cat. I can't pick him up with one hand. I gotta do 2 scoops. Here, I'm gonna hide that layer for now. When he was smaller, when it was a baby, I should say, I used to be able to pick him up with one hand, but now I'm like, no, I need 2 scoops. I mean, I guess I could technically pick him up with one hand if I really needed to, like, get him, but it's easier just to do 2. He's this 2-scoop cat. I'm like, I'm gonna 2-scoop you! Sometimes he runs away, thinking we're playing, or he's just like, whatever, I accept my fate. Which is very cute. Not him accepting his fate, but him being like, alright, you may pick me up. I do put him down if he when he lets me know. Which is either him squirming a little bit, not like a lot, but him like kind of shifting a bit. I'm like, alright, you want to be on the floor? He kind of like looks at the floor. I'm like, alright, you want to go down? So I don't want to hold him till he hates it. Yeah, he's not really, I mean, he's kind of cuddly, but he's definitely more cuddly at night when I go to bed. During the day, he'll want to be like near me when I'm home, which is very cute. Like if I'm in my computer chair, he has my old chair, so like my computer chair is here. Whatever's terrible, and then he's here on this chair, or he's on the bed behind me. So sometimes he's on the computer desk right there. Sorry, hiccup. It's not stream without a hiccup. Which is very cute. Sorry, hiccups. Though, it's annoying when I have to go to the bathroom because he insists on following me. I'm like, sir, I don't need kitty supervision to pee. Ah, sorry, I still have more hiccups. It's very sweet, though, but, like, I don't need supervision. And then he gets real mad when I close the door. He gets really mad when I have a shower, so I had to get a... Sorry, I'm still full of hiccups. One of those, door stoppers, which works most of the time, unless he really wants to get in, he can bust it. I'm like, sir, I'm just gonna be like, I don't know, 15 minutes. Ah, hiccups. So sorry about the hiccups. But it's not a stream without hiccups. But yeah, it's very sweet, but also like, bro, I don't like watch you go to the bathroom, though it's very sweet. Or I come home from work. Sometimes I just lay on my back on the floor for a little bit, for a couple minutes. I don't know, maybe like 10 minutes. Sometimes he'll lay next to me in solidarity, or he's like, "Here, mom, throw this." I'm like, "All right." Jeez Louise, I don't usually have hiccups this long. Ooh, my voice cracked. No, I don't want to go through puberty again. Yucky. I did it once. I hated it. Minus bazillion out of 10. Would not do it again. Oh my goodness gracious. Well, hopefully I'm not going to be doing that for too much longer, because whew. I would drink water, but that might make it worse. Oh, I forget what... I know there's a couple hacks, apparently, to do that. One's to say hiccups aren't real, whatever. It doesn't work for me. I tried. I tried real hard. I'm like, oh, but if I do it, maybe it'll work. Nope. My brain was like, ha ha ha, you dingus. It's not going to work on me. I was like, alright. Eh. Nothing can get done, but small. There we go. Jeez Louise, I'm so sorry. I'm full of hiccups. Ah! Stupid hiccups. Why? I didn't even drink any water recently to get hiccups. Because usually if I guess I'm talking a little fast, I guess. Because I definitely get hiccups if I drink water too fast. So maybe I had talked too fast at one point and hiccups was like, haha, now is our chance. I'm like, Jeez Louise. Go away, hiccups, please. I'm just a little guy. Alright, they're doubling down now. Great. So they may have them for us to stream. Hopefully not, but apologies in advance for my hiccups. Good griefus. That looks okay. I might not keep this piece here. Maybe I'll make this a bit bigger. There we go. Let's try that. Okay, I'm gonna try drinking some water. Hold on. I'm also not drinking too fast, because I have a straw. Okay. Hopefully that's Gucci now. I don't even remember where I got that from. Just it started one day. I'm like, ah, that's Gucci. All right. Okay. Yes, I do like the hand there instead of whatever I had there. I mean, not that the other one wasn't a fun pose. Just like I couldn't figure out how to get it to go on the bigger version. So I'm like, it's fine. Okay, make sure I'm on the right layer. Oh yeah, I can hide that layer now. Okay, I did. Just I forgot it was so light I couldn't see it. Oops. Ah, my phone almost fell for chat. Oops. Ah, dang it. Nope, that's not quite right. Sometimes you can get a line in one, and sometimes it takes you a couple. I think I might have gotten it. Let's fix this right here. Oops, I erased a little too much. Okay, zoom in. Zoom in, enhance. Oops. Here we go. They're so cute. I love their little face. They're so cute. I love them. I don't remember if I gave the spring dragon a name. Besides, it's spring dragon. I don't know if I gave them a name. Oh well, that's fine. Actually, I'm gonna do this on another layer just in case. I'll put more dragon. Shh. Just because I knew I was gonna end up drawing over the elbow for a second. So I was like, I'll just do another layer for now. Alright, and then the butt's gonna be like here-ish. Oops. Let's see. How do I want to do everything else? No, I think that's fine. And they're kind of a long dragon, but I don't know. You may be able to see like maybe a little bit of the chest here, and maybe a little bit of their tummy here. So yeah, then I'll do like okay, a little bit bigger. And I'll erase this here because I want to have the arm over top of the leggy. Yeah, I like that they're a long noodly dragon. Noodles, noodles. Oh, I saw. They were. I don't know where I saw it from. A short somewhere, but there's a cute little corgi named Bagel, and their little like dog tag had a bagel on it with their name Bagel. I'm like, that's so freaking cute. It's like if I ever get a corgi and I name them Jelly Bean, if I am going to name them Jelly Bean, I'll get their little dog tag looking like a jelly bean, because that'd be freaking adorable. Alphonse doesn't wear a collar. I never had him wear a collar when he was little, so I'm like, he's an indoor cat anyway. I mean, he is chipped, because where I adopted him from, they chip all their animals, which fair. Good on them. And it makes sense, and I was going to do that anyway. But nope, even though he's an indoor cat, you never know, he might end up escaping somehow. Or by accident, or whatever. Though they did tell me, just you can go it, or whatever, I think they changed their name to something else now. But if they try to charge you, let us know, and we will tell them no. Because apparently they try to charge people sometimes, even though they're not supposed to if you adopt them from a shelter. But nope, they were good. But yeah, he has a little chippy. So I was like, and he doesn't really wear. He doesn't wear a collar. He probably would hate it. I mean, I guess if I did it when he was littler, maybe he wouldn't hate it. But he didn't. He wouldn't even didn't like wearing a really cute pumpkin bandana I found for him for not Christmas, jeez, for Halloween. Why did I go Christmas? But then I almost said Easter afterwards. Oh boy. But he didn't really like it. He wanted to play with it instead. But I didn't really want, not that I couldn't have him wear clothes, but I never pushed it when he was little. So it's fine. So he probably would look weird if I gave him a collar. So instead of him being naked, he'd be clothed. It's always funny with a pet. As soon as you take off their collar, it's like they're naked, though they're not. It's just they don't have a collar on anymore. It's so funny. For example, if I remove my hat, I would seem like there's something missing. Because I know we used to say that with our dog Sandy. I think we would take it off to give him a bath or a haircut. So oh, now you're naked. He'd just be like, I don't know what's happening, but hi, I love you. Yeah, he was a Cocker Spaniel, so they were apparently notorious, which I didn't know at the time, for not liking their paws touched. Touched. So he didn't really like us touching his paws, and we couldn't really cut his legs, so it looked like he had woolly booties on all year. We were able to at least get his back and his sides. and a bit of his ears. And his face didn't grow too fast, or too long, I should say. It just sucked in the winter time when he would come and he'd like snowballs all over his leggies or his ears if he just shoved his face in the snow. It's fair. So sometimes we'd had to get a water basin full of warm water so we can melt the snow off of him. He'd just be like, "Ugh, I just wanted to come in." I'm like, "Dude, you have snow everywhere. You're gonna put snow over the house." He'd just be like, "Whatever." He's like, "I'm a dog, I don't care." And he loved it when you would rub his ear in between your hands. He'd be like, "Oh yeah, that's the stuff." I mean, we do it all year round, but definitely more so in the winter because it was cold. Obviously when he didn't have any snow in his ears. If it just happened to be like more of a cold day, but there was like no snow. Or either no snow or the snow just wasn't sticking. So we would do that. He would enjoy that immensely. He was so cute. But yeah, I named him Sandy after Annie. My sister still insists that it was Mom who said the name. I'm like, no, I suggested it. Mom agreed. That was a good name because I think we were watching Annie a lot when we were little. At least I did. I don't know if my other siblings did. So I was the one who suggested it, and he was also Sandy color, like a sandy blonde, I guess. Yeah, I think his dad, Josie was. I think he was more like a dark brown, or not dark brown, dark blonde. So now. Yeah, so Sandy was like a combination, was like a lighter, it was like a shade between his parents, because his mom, I think her name was Duchess, she was more of like a light, or like a really light blonde, so she almost looked like she was a white dog. I think, I could be remembering wrong, but I do know she definitely had like, she was a lot lighter, and then Josie was a darker color. I remember we watched him once for my aunt, because I think she was going out of town, or for whatever, for a little bit. So, or I think for like, I don't know if it was necessarily like a week, or at least a weekend, at the very least. And so she's like, "Hey, do you mind watching the 4 me?" We're like, "Yeah, sure." Sandy was just like, "Dad, what are you doing here? You took my bed." We're like, "We're sorry, man. We can't get him to move. He's cozy in your bed." Sandy also did not like stairs. I think he might have fell down the stairs when he was little, but also in his defense, the stairs were like this. There was a very sharp angle to them. So, honestly, I'm surprised I lived, because I've fallen down those stairs more than I can count, and not in very good ways. They were very, very sharp, very sharply stairs. So they were very interesting. Oh yeah, how does that Utero go? Okay, it does have floof on the end. Okay, that's what I thought, but I wanted to double check. I mean, I did scribble it in, but I wanted to double check how long the floof was. So it looks like the tail goes to... Oh. Uh-oh. I'm struggling with lines again. It's fine. Goes here. Here we go. And then I can make it a bit more narrow here. There we go. Okay. Sorry, there's a line there that shouldn't have been there. I'm like, hold on. There's a line. And it goes a bit thinner here. Yeah, something like that. I'm gonna erase a couple things here and there. If I happen to miss them, that's fine. I can get them later. Okay. So now we're gonna go back to the hair. Why I saved this little spot of color. Because I didn't want to lose it. I'll end up combining some layers together. And then your tail is kind of long-ish. And it's another layer, so I don't have to worry about it. So how about have some hair going this way. Oops. Also, I kind of want to get a tattoo. I know it's totally random. Not that random, but I've been thinking about it for a while. It's definitely going to be a Fullmetal Alchemist themed tattoo, but I also want to get my cat's paws on it because I have Ed's paw prints when they took them before he got cremated, I do believe, or they took them at the vet. I don't remember, but it was very sweet of them. And I just need to get Al's. I just have to find. I think they have like a kit I can get from the pet store where I can get them to to stand on it, just to make sure that the size is right. I want to have them with the picture or the Fullmetal Alchemist themed thing. So I definitely have like the helmet, Alphonse's helmet, and maybe I guess a pocket watch for Ed. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. But it won't be for a while. I also do not know how expensive tattoos are. I'm assuming it's going to be over $200. I don't know. It depends. I also want to get it. What is? I guess in between my shoulder blades, like my neck is here. Or whatever this is called. Like I want to get like right here. Whatever that section's called. It's not quite my shoulder blades. But yeah, I want to get it there. Okay, I can erase most of this because, again, it's going to be covered because the dragon's sitting in front. She came out so cute. I love that. They're so cute. And then they just had hair going down here because they also have, like, I guess a mane. I don't know what to call this. Valgus, my dragon I made, he's like the very first dragon, so a lot of dragons call him, just don't bother with how many greats it is, except for a couple dragons are probably like, it's great, and try to do it how many greats it is, and he's just like, you don't have to. You could just call me grandpa, it's fine. It's like, but I have to get in all the greats. Like, no, it's fine. I think I might have drawn him. Yeah, no, I have drawn him on stream before. He was flying in the air because I thought it was a really fun little pose. Yeah, he's like, I guess he's like in between like maybe a Chinese and a Japanese dragon. I don't know, but he's definitely the longer noodly ones. He only has 4 legs. Sometimes they have 6, which is badass, not gonna lie. But I'm like, nah, he's just gonna have 4. He's just extra noodly. And he has a long mustache like this, and he has the big old beard. Cause I wanted to give him a cute little beard because I thought it was cute. And little long mustaches. I think he looks adorable. I'm sure he'd probably be like, I look more distinguished, but sure, I'll take it. Which fair. Yeah, I think that's okay. Add a little bit more up here. I guess I could have a little bit over here too. Well, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I also realized if I do get my hair cut, I'll have to get used to it being shorter again. So I don't know if I'll be able to do a proper ponytail, or if I do, it's just gonna be like a tiny little nub. So I might need to invest in some headbands, or maybe some like, I guess cloth, not quite cloth headbands, whatever the thicker headbands are called. But they're more like, or the ones that go like underneath your head too. I have 2, but they're more for like if I'm like cleaning and whatever. I don't have like sweat running down my forehead. But they are cool, and they have like a little bit of sticky stuff to make sure it doesn't fall down your forehead. So sometimes it doesn't always stay, but that's because that's user error. It's like, oops, I have it on the wrong side. My bad. Yeah, I'll go like this. I also have a back brace for when I clean, because I'm pretty sure I the one time I cleaned my tub, I pulled my sciatica nerve because I leaned a certain way while cleaning, so that sucked. So I try to wear it when I clean, just to be on the safe side. I also have oh, I forgot what they're called. Whatever it is you clean the tub with, it's like it extends, so I don't have to worry about like bending over as much. Okay, hold on, I need to hide this for a second. And I'm going to merge these two, and then I'm going to duplicate this just in case I don't like how it looks. Put you there. So I just want to see where I need to erase for the hair, but I also need to... Oh, right, that's it. That's the antlers, right. So I should probably duplicate the horns. I always like to duplicate stuff just in case something doesn't turn out how I want. Just to be on the safe side, so I still have it, so I don't have to, like, redraw it. But if I happen to forget, it's not the end of the world. But if I remember, I'm doing it. There we go, and then go here. They're so cute. I love them. Yeah, I can't remember if I gave them a name. Nah, that's fine. I do try to name, like, characters or whatever, but if I happen to forget, it's fine. Okay, looks like I need to erase some of the hair here, because it's going to be over top of the tail. Oops. Yeah, I don't think that looks too bad. And then, yeah, we'll have like a little bit over on the shoulder. Just a little bit. Just a wee. And then... yeah, maybe like this. Yeah. Yeah. Oops. Go. Those add up feel like little lines here. I don't have to, but I like to. And then we need to erase more of the dragon because it's going up top of the shoulder. I do want to have like the little bush or whatever here. So I can do that really quick. Maybe I'll make like a dark green just for the outlines of it. I'll put this under green. I probably spelled that wrong and I don't care. Maybe I can have like some of the bush or whatever, or maybe a little tree. No, I think it's a bush. Maybe have some of them like budding and some of them starting to bloom. Yeah, I think I'll do that. Yeah, it's just a quick little thing. And then I'm gonna have one for the butterfly. Butterfly. How about I make it a little pink one? Where's a good pink? Oh, that's not pink. That's pink. I might still keep the little heart there too, because it's cute. Oops. I love butterflies. They're so cute. Moths are also really cool too. And whenever they would get into the house, and if our cat saw it, or we brought her to it, she would catch it, but then she'd also eat it after. Like, no, Pressy, don't eat it. That's not good for you, girl. But she'd eat it. It's like, no, we just wanted you to catch it so we could put it outside. But nope. Crunch. I guess you see like a little bit in the back there. Oops. A little butterfly. Here we go. Oh yeah, I can take this out for the hair. There we go. Yeah, I just need to fix this tree. Bush, whatever. But yeah, I think they came out really cute so far. Look at them, they're so cute. Yeah, we just need to fix the bush. It looks kind of sad. But yeah, I just wanted to draw it in just so I didn't forget what I wanted to put here. Maybe not that sad, but I definitely need to fix it. Maybe I need to make it the stuff a little rounder, maybe? Oh, whoops. I didn't get the green color. I'm like, why is that too so dark? So I forgot to get the green again. Oops, my bad. That's fine. Sometimes that happens. Actually, how do we want the background? I don't usually do the background first, but how about we do... Let's put this under BG. Oops. Hey, listen! I'll put this under white BG for now. Maybe we can do a rectangle. Or do we want to do a circle? Or an oval. Yeah, maybe I'll do an oval instead. Yeah. A bit bigger. There. No, I think I need to make it a bit smaller. Because this is the end of the page. Bottom, whatever. There we go. Oh, that's too bright. We'll turn that down a little bit. We got flashbanged. Ah! Okay, so since I know that's going to be like that... So I can do this, so then... we'll just have just the greenie right here. I mean, well, the tail's still going to be sticking out a bit, but that's fine. The tail can stick out. Okay, cool. So we'll get back to that later, but for right now... Oops. We get to do colors. We'll get back to the BG afterwards. Colors. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. Horns. Hair. Dragon. What? Butterfly? Hold on. There we go. I'll put butterfly / greenery. I probably spelled greenery wrong, but whatever. Oh yeah, I'm gonna have the flowers up here. Horn flowers. Just because I wanted to be over top of the horns. Hold on, let me get a right color. I want them to be this really cute pink. Oh, maybe I'll do the outlines. A dark color first. Come here. There we go. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have some of them budding and some of them not budding. Oh shoot, there's a piece of the dragon I forgot to erase. Oops. That's fine. I usually notice stuff after after I start coloring or whatever. I'm like, ah, crap. Alright, but yeah, I want to have like maybe there's like a little bud up here. Oops. I want like a teardrop? Yeah. That one's budding. Maybe there's one that's open here. I don't know what kind of flowers these are, but they're a flower. Oh, maybe I should do inside first, a bit lighter. And then maybe I'll do the inside first, and then I'll outline it. Yeah. Because I want these all to be on one layer. Well, it kind of looks like a sakura blossom. A little bit. Oops. Whatever it is, it's cute. And then maybe I have a little bit of the white, of the pink in there. And then, how about there's another one budding here? Sorry, I think the screen might have flickered again. So sorry. I think it's because I moved my this whole image to the side. For some reason, it went nope. It does that sometimes, not all the time, but it's enough to be like, what? Huh? But why though? Okay, so that one's gonna be budding. Maybe there's one open here. Yeah, I think it's easier just to do that first and then do the outlines. Yeah. Whoops. There we go. They're very cute. And then I'll do at least one more. Or maybe two more. So how about this one's also open. I don't want to put too many, but I want to put enough to be like, yeah, spring is springing. The flowers are coming out, the birds are singing. Kind of. So some birds sing all the time. Those are like pigeons or like crows. They're always singing. They always have stuff to say. I haven't seen this one crow in a while where they literally only had one leg. The rest, I don't know if they were born, were not leg, foot. I don't know if they were born without another foot or maybe they lost it somehow. But I was like, oh no, but they were getting around fine. Just a lot of hopping, and none of the other crows seemed to care. Unlike some birds, I'm sure, not all birds, but some birds are like, nah, you're different. We don't like you. You're stinky. You're like, but why though? Okay, how about this one's also a bud? Hee bud. Buddy. There you go. It kind of looks like a little peach or petal. And then maybe this one has bloomed. Wish I could have flowers. Well, I mean, I have fake ones, but real ones, but my cat would try to eat them. And I also can't keep flowers very well. I think I either water stuff too much, or I don't water enough. I haven't found a good middle ground yet for plants. I'm like, man, I definitely don't have the green thumb in the family. My oldest sister does, though. Holy cow. You should see her place. So many plants. I sent her the meme of Kylo Ren being like, more! It was actually someone with using it with plants as well. I was like, look, it's you! She laughed. I'm like, you laugh because it's true. Well, I like all her plants. They're all really cool. Some plants, someone was either moving, or partly because I think a good chunk of them was because someone was moving. They didn't want to take them, or they couldn't take them. So my sister was like, "Hey, I'll take them." Let's see. How about this one's also a bud? I'm trying to do like the opposite of this side. If I happen to not do it, that's fine. It's not the end of the world. As you know it, and we feel fine. That was terrible. Sorry. Here we go. And then... Alright, so that's that one. That's that one, kind of. But it's up a bit higher, that's fine. I mean, I can always move it. I don't know why I made that noise, but here we are. So then this one would also be open then. Yeah. There we go. Cute. No, if I ever get a house, I would love to have a garden. Figure out how to keep it. Because I would feel bad if the plants didn't make it. I'm like, oh no, the plants. Alright, we definitely need some... Actually, I'm gonna put this on another layer for right now. I'll put this green for flowers. Because if I don't mark it what it is, I'm gonna be like, I don't know what this layer is. Not meaning to, just I get confused. I get confuzzled sometimes. Some plants here. We have like little things here. There we go. I definitely like violets, but I think it's mostly because my mom had violets. They were mostly in like the kitchen, like near, because we had like a window with at the sink where it's so you could look out the window as you were doing dishes if you wanted. So there was some there. So we also got some water and stuff when like we fill up our water, or like the steam or whatever from like pasta or whatever we were making. They were mostly pink, but there was a couple that were like a combination of like two colors. For example, there was one, I think it was white and pink. So it had like, I can't remember if it was, oh, I'm not using the right one. Like the flower, I don't remember how many, I think it had 5 sides. I don't remember if it was like pink on the outside or it was like just pink on the inside and the other side was like white. They were really pretty. I liked how they like, they were a gradient a little bit. But yeah, some of them were like fully one color, the solid color, and some of them weren't. I think they might have just cross-pollinated with each other, which fair. They were literally right next to each other, but they're really pretty. So I might get some like violets. I definitely, if I had any inside, I would definitely have to make sure they were pet friendly. Because I know my little guy would probably be like, ooh, what this? Nom. I'd be like, no. I did have a white spruce tree, but Al kept taking it out of the pot. So Rip Spruce Springsteen, that's what I called them. I had to throw them out because they were not doing good. I'm like, no. Like, I'm so sorry. Al just kept taking it out of the pot. Oh, well. I tried. Al just chose violence. Sorry, I had to look at my door and be like, is he gonna come over because I'm saying his name? But I don't usually call him Al. I usually call him by his full name. Though, I have called him Alphonse Outlark a couple of times and he's been real bad. Like, Alphonse Outlark, what are you doing? He'd be like, ah. Like, for example, if he was like up on the counter and he's not supposed to be up there, he does it anyway. So I'm like, sir, get down from there. But I have to say his full government name. Well, not really his government name, but you know what I mean. Sometimes I have to actually, like, get up to get him to move, or he's like, uh-oh, gotta go by. And he runs, but usually he just, like, stares at me, and I'm like, sir? He's like, okay, I'll go. Yeah, I think that's good for those. I do want to put a little bit... Oh, that's too big. Shadows. That's the word I was looking for. Just a little bit. And I'll do the same with the plants. Whoops. Or the plants. The green. Just a little bit. Just mostly like underneath like the flowers. A little bit here. Just a little bit. Give some more depth. Yeah, I just didn't want to put them on the same layer because, like, uh-oh, that's gonna mess up. Not totally mess up, but it's like, yeah, it's easier if I do it like that. There we go. Oops, I forgot to put a dot in the middle of this one. Here we go. Okay. So that's done. Now we gotta start doing the colors on the dragon. Yay! Let's see. Duplicate these, and then we're gonna merge them together. Let's call them together lines. It's just easier for me to do it like this, so I can just like select like one thing at a time. Actually, I think I'm gonna make the gray a little bit lighter, not too much. Oh yeah, I forgot to put the white on the background. Like, why is that not going the way I want? I just want to lighten it just a little bit. Let me grab the color from over here. I think it's this color? Hold on. Eh, close enough. But yeah, I was gonna have all of these blooming, but I'm like, nah, it's still like early spring, so they're not all gonna be bloomed. Though it's really nice, once, like, for example, like gardens and stuff, and outside houses or outside of businesses start to bloom. Like, ah, look at all the pretty flowers. Because they're so pretty. A lot of them are not daffodils. Tulips, which is really pretty. And then those other flowers, I can't think what they're called, but they're really nice. Alright, and then I'm going to grab, oops, hold on, the right color. It is. Yeah. Make it a little bit lighter just in case it didn't select the color right. I mean, I have fake little plants for my bathroom. Though they're up high enough so I won't try to eat them. Oh, I didn't think I put that on the right layer for a second. I was like, oh no, but it's there. Whew, gave myself a frighten. Here we go. Yeah, I should probably also put away a lot of my winter clothes and our blankets. Though I'll probably keep the fleece one on my bed, just if I happen to if I'm sleeping in it, it's too hot, obviously I won't have it all the way up, but like I'll have it like at the foot of the bed or whatever. Or move it completely off. I just like having it on my bed so in case like either I want to lay on it, be extra cozy, or if my cat wants to lay on it. Yeah, I can't remember the last time I watched it, so I'm like, I should probably watch that. Yeah, it's really cool. It has a dragon on it. It was at one of those, my mom liked to call them fly-by-night stores, because they'd only be, they wouldn't have like an actual like shop, they'd just be like in like the mall or whatever, with their own like little spot at the place. Just realized there's some random lines here. So, because then, like, they'd be there for, like, for example, only there for, like, Christmas or whatever, and then they'd be gone. That's where I got my big dragon fleece blanket from. I love that blanket so much. It's nice. I can just curl up in it if I want. Like, if it's, like, kind of cold, I can just curl up in it. And also, it looks badass. Let's see. Oh shoot, I don't remember what color the claws are. I feel like they're the same color as the hair, but I'll double check in a second. Or maybe are they pink? I don't remember. Find out in just a second. If the screen flickers, I'm so sorry. Nope, you can't tell what color they are. Well. Actually, I think they might have been a blue. Yeah, I think they might have been a blue. Okay, first we're gonna get the white in here. So I should probably change the gray back to darker, just so I can see it a bit better. There we go. I have a bunch of really cool. I think they're oh, what's the dude's name who made Spawn? He made a bunch of dragon figures. I have a couple of them. I wonder if he probably comes out with like new ones every once in a while. They weren't that expensive at the time, but they might be more expensive now. So I remember the first time I saw them, like, these are so freaking cool! So I bought, I think I have like 5. They're really cool. I like them a lot. I have a couple that are like wyverns, or however you pronounce it, where they don't have any arms. Their arms are their wings. I have a couple of those. I think one comes with a little hatchling. It's very cute. I'm like, oh, look, the little baby. There we go. Yeah, I think the claws. I'm gonna put this under claws. Claws were a blue. I want to say like this color. Let's see if I can do this. I mean, I could technically go over every single one, but if I can do this, why not? Maybe a bit darker, but I can always make them a bit darker in a second. Oops. Just realized I didn't color right here. Could barely tell it was there, but I did miss a color. There's a bit of a gap. I was like, that should be white, not gray. Oh, same with right here. Yeah, sometimes you have to zoom in a lot more than you think you do. That's okay. Go. Oops. Yeah, I think I might make the claws maybe slightly darker, but I do like the blue. I just want to make them a little bit darker. Yeah, just a little bit darker. Oh yeah, they have the pink on their tum-tum. Do I have a thing of the color for that? Hold on. Hold on, let me search for the original Spring Dragon, because I didn't realize. Couldn't see it. There they are. That's the color I want. Oops. I don't remember when I drew this one. That's fine. Oh shoot! I did the horns should have been a little different. That's fine. Okay, we're gonna grab this. Oh no! Yeah, the claws are blue. Okay, cool. Though this original one they had, or this version of them, you can't see it, but that they also had wings. But this one they don't. Right. Yeah, I'll put it underneath this one. Just select it. Because they have, like little pink, the scales like this on their tummy. Actually, maybe I should do it like this first, and then add in the and then add in the rounded edges. Words. Yeah, that'll be easier. Oh, wait, no, that's the hand, right? I forgot that was the hand, not the chest. That's fine. I mean, if I happen to color over it, that wouldn't be the end of the world, but if I can just select it, make sure I don't color over stuff, I'm doing it. Your girl's doing it. And then we'll have a bit like this, here and there. Trying to have these roughly the same size. There we go. And then on their tum-tum. A little bit. Got a little bit too much here. That's fine. I think they had some underneath their tail as well. Yes. I thought so, but I wanted to double check. So, how about there's some pink? Oops. Here. And then it goes like this. Oops. There we go. Sorry, I wasn't quite sure how big I wanted it. Because I'm like, oh, this big. I'm like, maybe not. There we go. Oops. Oop. I just wanted to give, like, the tummy scales something a little different. So I liked adding, or for them anyway, I add in, like, little rounded edges around their tummy. Or whatever these are. Because I can. Why not? And then maybe I'll have like a little bit on the side. Nah, I think that's fine. Okay, let's see where I accidentally colored over the pink on the white. I think right here. Right here. Oh, there's a kitty in the song. Oh yes, the Hellcat song. It's like, hold on, this sounds familiar. Let's see. Okay, we did that, we did that. Okay, I'm gonna get the butterfly. The butterfly. I think I'm gonna grab this color, but then I'll make it lighter. Because I want them to be like a cute, like light pink. Though I think I might need to make the... Yeah, I think I might need to make the outlines a bit darker. I'll just delete that one so I can darken here. Do it one more time. What am I doing? It's the only thing on that layer. I could just do this. I was like, I use the darkening tool. Oh boy. Okay, you silly goose. Okay, we're gonna do this. There we go. Oops. Almost lost my pen on the floor. Go. Butterfly. Sugar, baby. Okay, what color do I want? Maybe this color? More for the bush and whatever, but we're gonna do this so we see where it is. Oops. Nice. I'm gonna give them an eggy shape. This should be a little bit darker, but I can do that afterwards. I mean, I guess I could have just selected it afterwards and then done this, but that's fine. That's fine. I'm doing this way. Oops. Ah, right. That's okay. I was like, why is that doing that? Right. I forgot that was on another, or the layer underneath. I was like, why am I coloring over this? Oops. And I know why. I might fix the outside of this in a minute. Just want to at least color this in. Oops. Yeah. Oh, there's a spot I missed here. Yeah, sometimes, I mean, I'm trying to get better at drawing backgrounds. I actually don't mind working on them once I guess get into the mindset of doing backgrounds. I still don't particularly like doing them, but I do need to practice more with them. Though if I did do a background one, it would probably take a couple streams. I don't know if I'd be able to do that all in one stream. There's definitely a handful that I can think of that backgrounds I've done I'm really proud of. I'm sure there's some stuff I could probably technically fix on them, but for the most part, I was very proud, or I'm still proud of how they came out. Oh yeah, there's also another thing I wanted to try doing is redrawing really old art. Well, to me, it's super old anyway. So I have a couple in mind. One, it's really fun. They can redraw an older picture, and also two, to be like, look, see, brain, we've improved so much since this time, or when we were teenager and we drew whatever this is. Oh, there is one picture. I mean, I do like how it came out. I just don't have the original file anymore. I really wish I did. But it was a really cool dragon I did. Though if I did redo it. I've tried to keep it as close to the original, but I'll actually give them wings instead of having them cut off. I mean, you could still see the wings, but they were mostly not in the frame, which isn't technically a bad thing. Do this for a second. I don't have to do this yet, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Here we go. Let's give it a nice little blur. Okay. So that's all done. Oh, shoot. I'll do that afterwards when we get to the other section. I might add a little bit more to the background. Actually, I could probably do that right now. Why not? BG stuff. Woo. I'm so original. I'm just gonna do this again, just so I can have it all in one spot. So yeah, I do want the ham to be in some grass. Oops. There we go. Clean clean this up a little bit so it's not quite as choppy. I'll do a couple like, oops, lighter lines. Or, oh no, maybe I should make these darker actually. I mean, I guess I could have some lighter ones in it. Oh, that's not dark enough. Okay, that might be a little too dark. Okay, let me grab this color again and make it a little bit darker. There we go. Ah, also my brush. Brush? My brush is too big. Oops. For some reason why I was like, that looks weird. Just give a couple little pieces of grass here and there. Just to show like, hey, the grass is growing. Maybe I'll give this some, like a bit of a stump here. Because if it's supposed to be a bush, sometimes you can still see like the bottom half of the it's called the tree, the shrub, the bush, whatever. I'll add in a couple little pieces of grass here. Oh, actually, maybe I should make these the same color as this. Whoops. Just for a couple of them, and I'm adding some like darker ones. Also let's do this. Grass. I want to have a couple pieces of grass over the dragon, just a little, just a couple here and there. Because they are sitting in the grass. You can't escape the grass. Yeah, they're sitting in it, so they're gonna be covered in grass. Their little hand, like, they're so cute. I love them. Yay, spring dragon! Please bring spring now. Thank you. I don't know if anybody else does this, but I have a thing where if I give myself a reward if I do, for example, making a call somewhere. Like, I'll give myself a reward after doing it. So, say I go, I don't know, for example, I'll go to Tim's to get an ice cap or something like that as my reward. I know some people will be like, well, then you can just go get the reward first and then you won't do it. I'm like, no, I specifically make sure I don't get it until I do whatever it is I need to do. So that works for me anyway. I guess it doesn't work for everybody, but it works for me. Because if I don't do that, I'm not going to do whatever the thing is. It gives me a little bit more incentive to do the thing. Also, just realized I erased a little too much on the board. That's fine. This color. Oops. Oh no, it is black. Okay, I thought it was a darker color. Horns. Here we go. I might have missed it here too. Yeah, I'll get the clouds and stuff afterwards. I want to do some shading now. Shading. Horn shadows. Alright, which way do we want the light source to come from? Maybe the light source is coming from this direction. Sorry, sometimes I like to... Okay, I don't know why I always apologize. I don't need to apologize. It's just how I am. I like to... Oh, that's a little too dark. Sometimes put an arrow there just to remind myself where I want the shadows to be. Because sometimes I don't... I don't always put that in. I mean, usually I'm just going by the seat of my... I mean, I'm always going by the seat of my pants. But, sometimes I forget to do that for myself instead of just kind of going in. But sometimes I like to have that little reminder. I'm like, oh yeah, this is where I want the shadows for the sun/light source to come from. It doesn't have to be the sun. It should just be any light source. So I try to have like a little reminder there. If I happen to forget, it's fine. Yeah, I think that's good. Might need to darken these flowers a little bit, but that's fine. Oh, this might be a little more shadowed here because there's a little, oops, flower bud. I forgot what a flower bud was called for a hot second there. I'm like, uh-oh. Yeah, I don't know why some words are just so hard for no reason. Even if it's a word you've said, not quite a million times before, but you've said before, you're like, I know how to say this word. Why can't I say it? I guess my tongue just gets tied or whatever. Like the example that always pops to mind is when I was trying to say, oh no. Benevolent. There we go. I had to say it slower. For Okami. It took me so long to say. I'm like, why can't I say this stupid word? It shouldn't be this hard. Like, I know how to say it. I forget how long exactly it took. I made a short out of it because I thought it was hilarious. Like, other people will probably be amused by this too. So now I call it, or I've been calling it, Kit Struggles with Words, the Saga. Though I said TM once, I don't know why, but I meant to say the Saga, but it came out as TM. Like, no, it's not trademarked. Sometimes, or a lot of the time, I struggle with words. It happens. Go. Here we go. I think that's okay. Hopefully that's not too dark. If it is, we'll fix it. No, I think that's fine. Maybe a little darker. Oh, not zoom in. I meant to zoom out. Okay, let us do... Oh yeah, I can just do it from here. Duh. Yes. Yeah, it's fine if it's a little bit darker. But yeah, I need to fix it a little bit though. Looks like it erased some here. Yeah, that happens. Okay. Add some shinies and stuff later. Hair shadows. We'll try with grabbing the same color hair. Sometimes that works. Or sometimes I have to like make it darker. It's fine. No, I think I want to make you a little more orangey. Try this. Yeah, I think that might be good. Might be a little too dark, but we'll find out after we duplicate it in a bit. Might be easier just to color it all in than erase it. I know that seems slightly silly, but it's how my brain works. I mean, other people's brains might also work like that too, but definitely mine. Okay, there we go. This is on the other side, so it's definitely going to be showing a bit more on that side. Oops. Okay, make this a little smaller. Oops. Ugh. I hit the wrong button. There we go. Ah, right, this won't be shadowed either because of how the light source is going. Right. That a bit smaller. Again, I know I can always have the button on my tablet to do it instead of having to go change it, but like if I had stuff on my buttons on my tablet, I'd be hitting them so often. Maybe not that often, but it would be often enough that it would annoy me. There we go. Okay, color in this. I could probably erase a little bit here. Yeah, I think that. No, I think this could be erased a little bit. Not too much, just a little bit. Just a wee bit. There we go. And this is definitely going to be erased. Oops, not there. because the light's going to be able to go this way. So I think I'll erase a little bit more, not too much. There we go. This is going to be dark on this side. There we go. I think I'll erase a little bit more here and there. Just maybe like some spots, maybe. We're able to get a little bit of light here and there. Oops. And then the bangs. Ah, shoot. I know I missed a spot here. I was looking at it going, wait a minute, there's a spot right there. You can barely see it, but I saw it. There we go. Let's go like that. Yeah, that's fine. I might erase a little bit of this, but that's okay. Oh, my nose is itchy. I got itchy nose. Yeah, that's okay. And then I'll do this. I think I might need to get some hair color in there because I think I might have missed stuff. That's fine. Ah, I did. Could barely see it. Okay, we'll erase a little bit here. Not too much. Oops. There. I think that looks okay. That might be a little dark though. How about we make this a bit brighter? So when we duplicate it, hopefully it'll be that dark color. There we go. I thought it might have been too dark, but I wasn't sure because sometimes I have to see it to double check, but that's fine. There we go. They're so cute! And then I want to give their shadows, oops, a blue. What about? Again, I could always go gray, but I want to do blue. Also, there's a line right here. There we go. Sorry, I saw a tiny little thing. I was like, that's not supposed to be there. Dragon color or shadows. I mean, it is colors, but shadows specifically. It's not dark and multiply. This might be a good color. Okay, we're just gonna mostly color this in. Actually, might be easier if I just put it underneath normal. Yeah. Just so I could see it a little better. I think there'll be like a little bit right there. Yeah, I think that's good. Oops. Go oops? No. A little bit of shadows there. Oops. Get underneath the hair. How do I get in the eye? There we go. I know it looks silly right now because it's just underneath the normal color, but it's making it easier for me to see where it is. Okay, this one will be colored here. Though if that doesn't work, I usually put it underneath, was it diffuse or whatever for the thing? Just because then it's a completely, definitely a different color. Or sometimes it's like a really dark black or almost black, so then I'll have to like change the opacity a little bit. It just helps see stuff a little better. At least for me. I know it probably won't work for everybody, and that's fine. There we go. I think that's good. Yeah. A little bit here for the hair. I think I'm gonna erase a little bit more here. Oops. Here we go. Yeah. Let's put this back to multiply for a hot second. Yeah, I think that's good. Oops. I'm gonna put it back to normal. Again, easier for me to see. I think most of this... Yeah, I think this foot's gonna be dark. Might maybe erase a couple things here and there, but I think for the most part this is going to be dark. Oops. Yeah, I think maybe this... Yeah, I think some of this leg is not going to be shadowed in just a little bit because of the angle and whatnot. Alright, so most of your butt's going to be... I don't know why I said butt that way. Most of the booty... Maybe I should say booty, because booty's more fun to say. Booty's a good word. Either mean treasure or a butt. Oh, I love it when people put like... oh, I forgot what they're called. I think it's belly dancer little... I forgot what they're called. Wraps or whatever, and they have like the little bells or whatever on there to make noises as they do their dance. Sometimes people will put them on their dogs, because you know how dogs like always wiggle everywhere, their whole body / their butt. So people did that to them. Like, that's so freaking cute. I love that. Like, that's adorable. We just did Sandy was a Cocker Spaniel, so he just had like a little nub for a tail. So we put sunglasses on his butt. Or so like say his tail was here, and then we put like the sunglasses like right here on his butt so it looked like a nose. He'd just be wiggling away with the sunglasses on. Sometimes they'd fall off, but he was just like, "What's happening? I don't know why you guys are laughing, but I'm here." I'm like, he was a good pup. He did escape once at my grandma's. We went to go visit her. And her house leads to the road, so like there's like a bit of a driveway, and then like the houses are like at the very end. So like this is like the end of the driveway, and then like the road starts here, but you can't see on either side until you get like to the very end. So I remember Sandy escaping, and then my mom was like, "Sandy, sit!" And he went bump right on his butt so fast. I probably didn't do the mom voice justice, but it was basically the mom voice. And he was like, "Uh-oh." So he immediately plopped down on his butt, thankfully. I don't think a car was coming at the time, but still, if there was, it would have been a good time. No, he just plopped down on his butt, and he turned around like, "What?" And we rushed over to grab him, put his leash on. I'm like, "Dude, you need your leash." I probably have told this one before, too. Or, I don't know if I said that one, but, when we'd have a long drive, we would take the dog with us. We had like a van, so there was enough space between like my parents and the front to have like a cooler here. So we had like juice and whatever in there. So he'd be like here or on my mom's lap. But if he was there, his way of telling us he had to go to the bathroom would be to look at Dad, look out Mom's window, look at Dad, look out Mom's window. And then we'd be like, "Sandy has to pee!" So then we would get out and we'd be able to go. So we'd be like thanking him as we got out of the car. And also, we just wanted to get out of the car because we've been in there for like hours. So we'd be like thanking him as he's like, "Whatever, I had to go." He only bit my cousin, but my cousin was teasing him with food. And we did warn him not to do that. And plus Sandy was starting to lose his sight, I think, then? Or it wasn't as good. I don't think he got it too hard, but it was enough to be like, "Dude, we told you." Like, we told you not to tease him with food. Like, bro. I think Sandy also got away once at home. But we managed to find him before he got onto the road. He was just in the bushes or brush or whatever. Nah, bushes, I guess. Leading to the road. It's like, oh, there he is. Obviously he knew sit. But he also knew give paw and then the other paw. It was very cute. Though he'd start drooling even before you showed him, or before he finished. In order to earn his treat. He'd be like just already drooling away. We're like, sir. Oh yeah, I can close this reference photo. I don't need that one anymore. I just wanted to make sure I got the pink color correct. Alright, I need to erase from here. I did miss right there. I was like, that looks a little like a spot that I didn't fully color in. And I was correct. It was. It's a bit bigger. I do miss having a dog, but I'm not home enough to have a dog. A cat's okay because they're usually sleeping. I'm not saying dogs don't always sleep while you're gone, but I'd feel bad because like they have to be in like a kennel all day. Because I don't know if I would trust them like out and about. I mean, I barely trust Al sometimes because it's crimes. But yeah. I'd feel bad, and then plus after I get home from work, I wouldn't want to go anywhere. I'd be like, I just want to relax. But then the dog would be like, I want to go out. I want to run. I'd be like, fair, buddy. But I'm tired. One day I would like to get one. I would love to get a corgi. I love corgis. They're so freaking cute. But if I happen to find, I don't know, whatever other dog, like it could be like a super mutt or whatever those are called, I wouldn't care. As long as they liked me, I'd be like, heck yeah. Oh yeah, I'm gonna give this a bit of shadow because some of the hair is going that way. Maybe not quite as... here we go. Okay, let's change this to multiply. They'll erase a little bit on the claws. Not too much, just a little bit. 'Cause maybe some light will be able to come down there. Look how happy they are. They're so freaking cute. There we go. Oh wait, I'll use this one instead. Because I also colored the claws on that layer. Hi, Polly! How are you? Hope you're having a good day. I'm just drawing a spring dragon. Aren't they cute? Oh, yeah. Butterfly and brush shadows. This time you said Poppy instead of Poopy. Have you changed your ways? No, I'm kidding. It's fine. You can say whatever you want, as long as it's TOS safe. Yeah, I hope you're having a good day. I'm drawing a spring dragon, because I would like it to be spring now, please. And I haven't drawn them since last year. So I thought it was high time I draw them again. Let's see. Maybe this green will work. It needs to be a little bit darker. There, I think that's good. Oh yeah, I was gonna put some flowers in this too. Right. I forgot. It's not the first time I forget.
I did some tippy taps on my feet. You couldn't see.
Tippy taps!
Happy tippy taps.
Happy tippy taps with my feet. Well, I'm glad that's how your day's going. That's how I'm taking it. Is your day's going happy tippy taps with your feet. Those are the best days where you do happy tippy taps with your feet. And you gotta shake that capybara booty. Again, booty's just such a fun word to say. I'm sure if I said that to my nephew when he was like real little, he'd probably be killing himself laughing. He got tickled when me and my sister would be like, doo 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 doo. He raised our arms over our head. He thought that was so funny. He'd laugh so hard, and we'd be like, okay, we need to give you a break, sir. You're laughing too hard. You need to breathe. He'd just be like, again, again. I'm sure he deny that he did that when he was little. I'm like, no, you did, sir. It was very cute. You're like, I'm like, yeah, huh. I may not have proof of it anywhere, but your other aunt and your mom both witnessed it, so so there. Who doesn't like uppies, right? I remember giving him a piggyback a couple times, or he'd be on my shoulders. He took my earring out once. So I was like, wait a minute, why did my earring fall out? I'm like, oh no, I'm like, hey, buddy, do you know where the bottom of my earring went? And he just gave it to me because it had in his hand. I was like, oh, thanks. So we did have a phase where he was like, pooping, he's pooping on you. I'm like, I'm not playing anymore. He's just like, huh? I'm like, I'm not playing if you're gonna, if whatever your toy is pooping on me. I'm like, no, thank you, sir. It's like, no, I'm not playing this game. He's like, what do you mean? I'm like, no. That was when he was like 2. Yeah, I think that's okay. I'm gonna add some flowers on there in a minute. Just gonna do this. I think it's a little too dark for the brush. Make this a little bit lighter. There we go. Just was a little too dark. There we go. Oh, right. This layer. No. This layer. This layer. I was like, where the heck? Well, first I need to erase some of this. I think it was on this layer, was it? No, it was that layer. I'm already forgetting what layer is on what. Not that that's super surprising. I would forget my head if it wasn't attached. It's like my mom's favorite thing to say. More about herself. Oh yeah, I want to add some shinies. Oh, first I need to put some flowers on the brush. Maybe I'll make them blue flowers. Just because the dragon already has pink. I'll put it here. Bush flowers. Just want to have like a couple little flowers. Just to be like, hey, it's spring now. Flowers are coming. What about this blue? Oh, hold on, my brush is too big. Maybe I'll make... Okay, that'd be like for the outline. And then the inside will be this color. Oh, I zoomed in a little too much. I think I might have just zoomed in the exact same amount. It's fine. Maybe I'll have like a flower here. So I'm gonna have some blooming and some not. That's what I did for the dragon. So I have some that are buds. I'll have 2 buds here. Hehe, 2 buds. Yeah, I love seeing all the flowers and stuff growing in the spring. I mean, I also love just seeing them in the summer too, but just so nice. It's like, ah, spring is here! Polly! Dragging these nuts. Oh, got him! You dork. They'll have a flower here. Maybe another one here. I don't know what kind of flowers these are. I'm just doing whatever shapes. Maybe I'll have another bud here. Oops. Another one here. Or maybe I'll have like maybe a couple. Or maybe I can have that one in a bud. Ah, yeah. Oops. Actually, make this a little bit smaller. There we go. Maybe I have another flower here. Because if they come in pairs, maybe this one can have two that are open. Oops, why did I do that? Sorry, I had to double check if I saw paws under my door. Not yet, but soon he's gonna get antsy. He'd be like, Mother, you've been in there for too long. He did too many crimes to be in the room today. He was doing so good for 2 weeks. I was very proud of him. I guess he was just extra crimes today. That's fine, it happens. Sometimes just extra crimes. I didn't hear him knock anything over, but doesn't mean he hasn't knocked anything over. Yeah, I think that might be enough flowers. Oh, maybe I'll add one more, actually. Maybe one here. Go. Then my boy Free's done nothing wrong. But he was going after my headphone wires and he was going to eat them. I didn't want him to get a shock or hurt his teeth. Yeah, that was the crimes he did. I'm going to make these a bit darker. Because they are underneath. So it's going to be a little bit darker too. Trying to get superpowers now. He's not gonna get a superpowers that way. He's just gonna electrocute himself, and he wouldn't. He would not like that. I think that's done. Got all those. Oh, I should probably put a shadow underneath the dragon. Shadows. I mean, still need to put in like a sky there. But he's not gonna get superpowers from getting electrocuted. Though if he tried to eat a spider, then I would be like, uh-oh. Though he has once. No, I think that color was fine. He almost ate, was it a millipede once? They have too many legs. Too many legs. But I took it away from him. He was like, wait, but... I was like, no, sir. That's not for you. But he tried, and I said, nuh-uh. We do a different blur for this one. Just want like a little bit of... There we go. Just a little bit of shadows there. Oh, right, that layer. Gonna get the background. Or the blue, I should say. Sky. I like drawing skies, because skies are fun. I think this is a little too dark, but we'll fix that in a minute. Oh, right, there was more grass I wanted to put in here. Just because it looked a little empty right there. Looked a little empty. Actually, I think I'm gonna do this, but have it gradient to a darker blue or light. No, maybe a lighter blue. There we go. I really like this. I still want it to be pretty dark, but there we go. Oh yeah, I forgot the shinies. I'll do that in a minute. I forgot the shinies. Oh, that's not big enough. And also going to do this. Oh yeah, where is it? This one? Nope, not that one. Oh shoot, do I not have it in this one? Oh, I don't. Hold on. It too has it. Wrong layer, or wrong thing. There we go. There it is. Since my name is changed. Again, it's so much easier just to have everything underneath the same name. I think I'll make this. What is it? Oh, I know why it looks so light. There we go. No, I might be able to keep it white. We'll see. I'm gonna do some shinies before I forget. What's 6? I don't want too many shinies, but I just want a little bit of shinies. Because, oops, the sun's coming. We're gonna have a little bit of little shinies. Shiny, I'm so shiny. The butterfly can have some shinies. Oops. That didn't work out. I was like, wait a minute, it's not going where I wanted it. Oops. I can have a little bit of over here. No, I think the brush is fine. I still might change that to black, but we'll see how the rest of the background goes. Because if I make this lighter, then I'll definitely change it to a black color. Maybe I can have a little bit on the scales. Or the belly scales, I should say. Just a little bit. There we go. They're so cute. I love them. Oh yeah, I wanted to do this, but mostly for the white part, because the tail's gonna be hanging off the side. Oops, didn't need to do that. So I should probably make this a bit bigger. Maybe 6? No, it needs to be more than that. Well, that might be a little too big, but that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. It's all good. Maybe I'll add in some verbs. I like adding in the little McDonald's, not McDonald's birds, the little M birds. Because they're fun. Just do like some M's. Because they're far away. Nah, those are just a little too clumped together. Hold on. They're like over here. There we go. I should probably add in some clouds. Just a couple. Oops. I'm not saying there couldn't be no clouds in the sky, but I would like to have at least a couple clouds. Where's my brush? Where are you? Ah, there you are. Make this bigger. Okay. Oh, right. Do this. I mean, I could erase it afterwards, but that's fine. Like, oh, here. Well, that's too big. That's fine. Okay, if I use my tablet, it's not going to be quite as big. Make it smaller. So we have a little bit smaller clouds. And smaller wispy clouds at the top. Yeah. Because sometimes there'd be smaller, wispier clouds. So I like calling the really thick ones cotton candy clouds, because that's what they remind me of. I could have like kind of some more like wispy ones. Sometimes there's some more wispier ones. So I suppose it can also be maybe a plane flying by. So yeah, thank you all for joining. Hope you all had fun. And I shall see you later. You'll have a good night. See you later. Bye.